And welcome back. Robinhood partnered with FutureNow to assist its students to earn their high school equivalency degrees, entering college, and achieving their dreams. And FutureNow has celebrated over 20 years of service to community, youth, and their families. And we're pleased to have joining us the director at FutureNow at Bronx Community College, Elizabeth Payamps, managing director of early childhood youth at Robinhood, Deborah McCoy, and Stanford University student Zouberou Sayibou. And we thank you all for joining us and glad to have you sharing with us. I'll start off first with, we'll talk a little bit with Deborah, and we'll talk a little bit about Deborah and then to Elizabeth. But first of all, give us a little bit. I mean, you got Zouberou here, a wonderful student that's doing great work at Stanford University. But for a student, really the opportunity to further his education, their career. So give us a little insight into how this all works.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for the invitation. I am excited to be here with Deb McCoy and of course, our dear Zuby. We are located at Bronx Community College, and thanks to the support of the Robin Hood Foundation, our goal is to help students who are disconnected from work and school to be able to reorganize their lives and aspire to have better futures. We have been going, we started in 1998 at BCC. We have about 10,000 students who have graduated with their GED diplomas and many more that have gone on to graduate from college. Suvi is one of those students. Our students are supposed to become tutors for our current students, as Suvi did. And they are very powerful because they are able to help their peers to achieve their goals. And very proud, very honored to work with Robin Hood and to have been doing this.
And so, Deborah, for you, obviously, an opportunity to help to transcend the lives of young people and to get them to another level. Talk to us a little bit about how this all comes about and your role in this.
Okay, I'm happy to do that and happy to be here. Um, so I'm a managing director at Robinhood, which means I have the privilege of hunting out organizations that share our mission, which is to fight poverty in New York City, and who are doing it in innovative, inventive, and data-driven ways. When I met Elizabeth way back in 2007, she struck me as somebody who was driven to support students to start and complete their educational journeys, and also to prove the case of her organization and its impact. So we have been funding her consistently since 2007. That's about, I don't know, 16 straight years, because every single year she's able to provide data showing not only the successes of individual students like Zouberou, which we celebrate, but of all of her students. So we consider FutureNow to be a very successful youth serving organization, and one that can demonstrate its impact in the lives of its students and in its community in the Bronx. Every student that graduates and goes on to get a degree is improving the economic profile of not only the Bronx, their community, the Bronx, but also of the city.
Zouberou, I want to ask you, first of all, congratulations out there at Stanford University and obviously the one that's been selected today. Talk to me about how this has helped you and how things are going out there in Stanford.
Great. I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you so much. So yeah, I came to Future Now immediately when I came to the US in 2018, of course in the Bronx. So I got my GED at Future Now in 2019. And one thing I'll say about Future Now is that this is a community that help student, meaning a student like me, meaning minorities. And I feel like when I came there, I wasn't pressured, and they were always there to listen to me. And then whenever you made a mistake or you weren't able to do well on the exam, they are there to tell you that it's okay to fail. And it's something that hold on to me. And yeah, and after graduating from the program, I decided to go to community college, of course, at Bronx Community College, BCC. And then I graduated in 2021 with my associate in computer science, and I transferred to Stanford. So, again, I'm here at Stanford. Is very rigorous. I'm studying with the best students in the world. It's amazing to be here, but it's tough also to be here. So, yeah.
And Elizabeth, I know it's got to be a great feeling seeing a student such as Zouberou who's able to excel, do what he's doing, and really, out there at Stanford, but coming right from you.
It's amazing, and it's what makes our job so enjoyable every day. We have a lot of hardships, and we are basically we identify so much with the students because we know their struggle. But to see Zubi is a demonstration that with the right support and the right amount of networking, you can achieve. And couldn't be more proud of him. I know he's gonna go places, and I know that whoever he works with, they're going to be very lucky to have him on his team. He worked as a tutor at FutureNow right after he got his GED, and Zubi helped out, I would say, around over 100 students to get their diploma. So it's a major impact. As Deb say, we have to remember that every student impacts maybe other 5 people. So this kind of support has a major impact on our communities and also the economy. So we are very, very, very lucky to know Zubi and many other students like him that are now attending and looking forward to going on to college and then the world of work.
Yeah. And Deborah, I want to say that this is exactly what it's all about, right? Now we've got great students. You see the transition, having a young man to be able to go from a GED on to Stanford University, and the investment that's being made, it all pays off.
Zubi is the greatest example of the dividend on our investment. We are so thrilled to know him and to experience the joy of his journey, and to also know that FutureNow has the secret sauce to build that journey for so many other young people.
Well, I want to thank you all for joining us. And Zouberou, I want to congratulate you. Very proud of you. Continue to do the great work representing out there at Stanford University. And you're not just representing Stanford University, you're representing yourself and FutureNow and Robinhood and all of us here. So keep up the great work. We're proud of you, and keep it up.
Thank you.
All righty.
Thank you.
Well, that about ends this segment, but I want to let you know what. If you want more information, visit the website, robinhood.org and bcc.cuny.edu. We encourage you, don't go anywhere. We'll be back more open coming up right after this.